Alright, let's get it rocking and rolling. Yeah. Okay. Um, I haven't even done my first and second approach in a minute, actually. Let's do the let's do the third. Let's start at the intro, and then yeah, let's just start at the intro. Okay. Like I said, my name is Oscar. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. Beth. Nice to meet you, Beth. Just to be clear, I'm not with the schools at all. This is nothing you're required to get. I'm actually a recent college grad from Minnesota, and I'm doing this internship. I'm doing this to actually help pay my way through school and pay my way out of debt. The plan is to actually be debt free by the end of the summer. Yeah. So essentially, I get to sit down with all the families in the area and show them some really cool educational resources for their kids. Stuff for the younger kids with the stuff to help the younger kids with their ABCs, all the way up to the older kids with their ACT and SAT prep. And in return, I gain experience, develop my skills, and help pay for school. It's actually been a blast. It's my third week here in Albany, and everyone that I've talked to has just been really nice, really kind, right? Yeah. And my favorite part is the people. I mean, okay, this area is so beautiful. All the this area is so beautiful. The trees, the wildlife. At night, you can actually see the stars. Being from a big city, you don't really get to see that much, right? But shucks, what the heck? Casual. Ready? And go. Yeah, like I said, my name is Oscar. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. Beth. Nice to meet you, Beth. Just to be clear, I'm not with the schools at all, and this is nothing you're required to get. I'm actually a recent college grad from Minnesota, and I'm doing this. This is what I'm doing for the summer to help pay my way through school and pay off my student debt. The plan's to actually be debt free by the end of the summer. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, and yeah, pretty cool, right? Yeah, yeah, and I've been sitting down with. So my job this summer is essentially to sit down with all the families in the area and give them a really cool look at some educational resources. It's been a blast. I get to help families with stuff for the little ones to help them with their ABCs, one, two, threes, all the way up to stuff with for the older kids to help them with their ACT and SAT prep. And in return, I gain experience, develop my skills, and help learn how to run a business. It's been pretty fun. Yeah, it's actually my second week, and I've grown to just love the people in this area. Everyone is so nice, so kind, and so education conscious. I was just catching up with the mom last week, and she was telling me how like a lot of parents that I talk to share the same sentiment. Like whether the kids want to go to college, want to go to trade school, or just want to run their own business. She just wants to make sure the kids have every resource that they need available at their fingertips so they can go out there and have the opportunities to go do what they need to do. Like, I'm not a parent yet, but I guess for you, why is education such a big deal for you? That's awesome. Okay, so essentially what we have to offer here is a system of books, websites, and apps, right? We have stuff for the little ones to help them with their ABCs, one, two, threes, help them get really excited to learn. We have stuff to help the older kids save time on studying and schoolwork. And then for the kids who are ready to transition into the kids who are like in high school and already starting to plan out their future, we have stuff to help them with their ACT and SAT prep, along with like a life and leadership program. Now, I've only been here for a couple of weeks. This is only my second week here in Albany, and it's literally been amazing. I've been able you and it's been amazing. Now this is nothing that you have to get, but you might recognize some of the families that have already been picking this up. Like you might know the Johnsons, the Paulsons, the Lorenz family. Yeah, I've been catching up with all of them. Uh, yeah. Do you recognize any of these people? Yeah, you know the Paulsons. The Paulsons are really cool. Yeah, they're. Do you go to the? How do you know them? How do you know them? Do you go to the same church as them, or yeah? Okay, cool. Uh, okay, cool. Yeah. So I don't have too much experience with this, but I have come to find that it normally goes by better if I show the whole family. Did I happen to catch the kids and dad around? Cool. Okay. Hey, Dad. Hey, Billy. Hey, kiddo. What's your name? Hey, kiddo. My name is Oscar. I'm the college student that's just gonna be sitting down with all your friends and and their families in the area, showing them some really cool stuff for school. You like school? No, that's normal. What's your name, by the way? Billy. Nice to meet you, Billy. Okay. So Billy, I'll go ahead and give you a pretty good look at how the system works, and you can let me know what you think about it. Can I just ask you a few questions to see if this would be a good fit? Yeah. Cool. Cool. Let's do that. Okay. So, do you do any sports or any extracurricular activities outside of school? Yeah. What do you do? Do you do like track, basketball, football? Track. Okay. Do you know what grade are you going into? You might know Jenny. Do you know Jenny Johnson? Yeah, she runs the 800. You run long distance too? Yeah. Her family picked some of this stuff up. You might know. What's your favorite subject in school? Math. You love math. Awesome. Yeah, I loved math growing up too. Math is like the best subject. Everything is just so like concrete. Yeah, I guess what do you like the most about math? Is it like the numbers? Is it just that it makes the most sense to you? Is it just the easiest? Like, cool. What class would you say takes the most time for you to like get down? Like you have to work the hardest in to keep your grades in it. Cool. And are you like more of like a straight A, B student, B, C, straight Fs? Yeah? Awesome. Cool. Well, I'll go ahead and show you how this. Cool. Well, Beth, Billy, I'll go ahead and give y'all a really good look at how the system works, and you can let me know what you think about it. If you like it, I'll help you order it like I have for the Johnsons, the Lorenz family, the Fredericksons, the Michaelsons, the Masters, right? But at the same time, if it's not something that you like, that's perfectly okay. The one favor I do ask though is I actually have like 25,000 people in this county that I have to somehow get a hold, somehow like talk to by the end of the summer. There's like a bunch of y'all and only one of me. So I'm really only able to stop by with each family one time, right? So so is it fair for me to ask you to just give me a big fat yes at the end or just a big fat no? Either way, I promise to leave you in a good mood. Yeah? Alright, cool. Alright, cool. So, hmm, cool. Oh, and Dad's here too, right? Yeah. Hi, Dad. Are you Roger? Cool. That was right. Awesome. So then you gotta hit him with the then you gotta hit him with like the regular advantage, just the demo. Cool. So essentially, what we have here is a system of books, right? So there's six different books in the series, but this is just my sample book, and the sample book actually has bits and pieces of each of the books all together in one spot, so you can just get a better idea of what each system shows. But this book is not like for sale. It's not what any of the other systems is made of. Does that make sense? This just has bits and pieces of each book, but it's not any of the books as a whole. It's like six books that look like this, but this is just made to. It's like a sample. It's literally a sample. Cool. Cool. Okay, bet. So, let's get it rocking and rolling. Yeah. So Billy, you know how you Billy, You know how you ever go to class and you get, yeah, so essentially we have the math has two books, right? It's it covers everything from addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, decimals, ratios, fractions, algebra, algebra 2, trigonometry, geometry, stats and probability, calculus, right? Social studies and language arts book covers history, grammar, government, economics, geography, grammar, literature, and writing, right? The science book covers biology, chemistry, earth science, space science, ecology, and physics, right? The honors book covers over 95 different writing assignments from the 100 most commonly assigned writing assignments throughout middle school and high school, right? Topic source, honors covers the 6 most commonly assigned AP classes across the US, and topic source covers 95, covers over 100 of the most commonly assigned topics for the kiddos for writing assignments from middle school and high school, right? Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, I got to reread this. This is crazy. Does that make sense though? Yeah. Okay, cool. So Billy, so I'll go ahead and give y'all a good look at how the math section works. And you can, and because the math and all the other sections work the same way. Does that make sense? Cool. Yeah. So with math, right? Billy, you know how you sometimes go to math class and you get like two or three really easy examples, and then at the end, then when you get home and you're looking at the homework, it's like 10 to 20 problems. You ever notice how the last couple problems are always just way harder than the rest of them? Cool, check this out. So what we actually do is we show we show all the different resources, all the different classes, all in one spot. Does that make sense? Right? So instead of one or two examples, you get anywhere from 5 to 15 different examples, all shown step by step by step. It's kind of like an at-home teacher's manual. Does that kind of make sense? Yeah, cool. Yeah, you know how cool. And I was catching up with Jenny Johnson. With Jenny Johnson, she actually has a younger sister. Her name is Polly, right? And they were telling me about how Polly goes to school and gets some homework sometimes. And when she gets home, mom's looking at this third grade homework and it's like, yeah, it's really easy, right? And then she does the homework, does the problem, but the kids are always like, that's not how we learned it in class. And lo and behold, when she turns it in the way her mom taught her how to do it, they get a bunch of points docked off. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, exactly. Check it out. So what we actually do is we show both the parents, both the old way method and the new method side by side, so the parents and kids can reference each other and be on the same page. Isn't that pretty cool? Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. And then last, yeah, for sure. But how's that looking so far? Pretty cool. Pretty. That's something that you'd use. Beth, do you think that's something that Billy here would use? Awesome. Awesome. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's crazy. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Well, usually around this point, so generally we have like different packages for for different families, right? So we have we have the silver package. The silver package is for all is essentially for all the families that just want to get through high school in good shape, right? So that one has the 4 books: the math, science, social studies, the 2 math books, science, and then social studies and language arts book, right? Now the gold package covers everything the silver package covers, plus the honors and topics, plus the honors and topic source book. This is ideal for kids that want to go to college and for kids that want to go to college and want to do really well in the writing assignments and AP credits, right? And then next we have and then last we have the the gold package. The gold package, no, next we have the platinum package. The platinum package is for all the families that want to go to college and get scholarships, as well as so it covers everything in the silver package, but also covers everything with all the scholarships and stuff that you can get. Right? Does that make sense? Yeah. Cool. 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 So yeah, let's get into it. Jeez, I gotta study. Oh my gosh. I gotta study. Jeez. Okay. That's crazy. Jeez, I gotta study. Oh my gosh. But let's do that. Yeah. Cool. So I guess what package do you think would work better for you? The gold package? Cool, cool, cool. Let's do it. So yeah, the gold package. Cool. Yeah. So now, usually around this point, families are trying to figure out what the price is, right? I think that's one of the reasons. I think that's one of the reasons why I've been so successful is because of the price. You know, families think about education and they think about big numbers. Like if you think about a college textbook, that's like $200 to $300 for one textbook for one subject for one semester. So families look at a set of books. So families look at a set of books that covers over 40 different topics, plus a set 40 different topics all together in one spot, and think that that could be anywhere from like $1,500 to $2,000, right? And right, and even with the apps and websites, you know, with the apps websites with all the videos and everything, a lot of families compare that to like Mathnasium or Kumon, and those would all be really good investments, right? Because if there's one thing you can't take away from the kids, it's a really good education, right? But right, right. So when families think about the apps and websites, they think it'd be like 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 55 to $100 a month, right? What's cool is their apps and websites are less than $1 a day. They're actually $24.95 a month. And the books and websites for the gold package, instead of them being like 2,000 or 2,500, the set of that's so fucking wild. The set of books would actually only be like only be like $970. That's not bad. Yeah. Cool. And what everyone likes about the way I do business is I take orders today. You get access to the websites and apps today, but I actually deliver all the books at the end of the summer. That way, I actually deliver all the books at the end of the summer. That way, all the families get to actually like deliver all the books at the end of the summer. That way, that way it gives me a chance. That way, every family gets a chance to break down the balance. Now, if you were to get a set, that'd probably be pretty helpful, right? Yeah. Cool. Now, why I've been now another thing that families like about the way that I do business is I actually personally come by and show you individually how to actually use the products. That way the kids can use them a ton next year. That's pretty cool. That'd be pretty helpful, wouldn't it be? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Now, in order for me to do a proper service and set up the payments, I would just need a good address to send the books to. What would be a good address to bring the books to? Would it be here or at the post office? Here? Awesome. Cool. And then you just kind of go with that. But I gotta tap in, bro. This is just not okay.